Hello, everybody. We have Cotty. We had Norman. Where'd Norman go? Where's that cross-eyed psycho Siamese kitty? Where's the cross-eyed Siamese kitty? Where's the cross-eyed Siamese kitty? Okay, we have kitties. Alright, tonight we're going to be going through some arcade boards. I picked up a lot of those today. Ooh, here I'm Cotty. She'll come back. Gonna clean up all of her hair here. Cotty's back. Oh, maybe not. Scared her away again. Need some ice water. Oh, she's hiding. I've been acting strange the last couple days. Thought I already had some ice water out there, but alright, so this was just a random mixed lot of arcade boards, and I just he gave me a deal, and I was like, okay, I'll take it. So, first one is that one. That is a relief pitcher. It's kind of like a baseball game. I can look them up. Bring them up on the screen here. Let me see how to do that. Relief pitcher, arcade PCB. $100. There it is. Let's see what do we have for relief pitcher? It's supposed to be relief pitcher. Kind of looks like it. Games database. So that's what it would look like. It's a baseball game. I'm not a sports fan, so. I really care less about sports games. Oh, freaking ads. I have ad block. Why am I ad block on? I'm gonna have to turn my ad block on. I think it has the update. Let me double check. Extensions, where is my ad block? Is it missing? There we go. History. All right, now we should not have ads. So that looks like this board here. Oh, that's a relief picture. So we confirm that's a relief picture. And we're supposed to have 2 of these, and I think the other one's in a bag. So that's what a relief picture arcade game board looks like. I'll do a short on each of these like I did the last lot. I still have them in a box. The only one I've messed with is the Neo Geo MVS. And that's, I'm gonna say this is the second relief picture. I'll read the ROMs and check them out. This would be the second relief picture. Has some big old ferrite cores on those. Okay, so we've got 2 relief pictures. I've got a little list here of what he had on his listing. I've bought from the guy before, so I kind of gave him a trust. Just went with, took all of his boxes and didn't pick through them right there. So we got 2 relief pictures. I'm just gonna stack these over here for now. And we got a lot to go through. Okay, I got the list. Relief picture. Check. Okay, so we don't know if these work or not. So he says some of them work, some of them don't. This one here, it says shuffle shot. I might have to put, it's got the AAMA, so it's more than like a sports game also. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a fan of the sports games, so they just get pretty much tossed in a box. Let's see what we can find here. The shuffle shot. Let me see if I can find it. Picture of the board. Yeah, it's gonna pop up on Worth Point there. Yeah, that looks like a shuffle shot. Okay, it looks like about that board. Just flip it in the same direction here. Looks like it. So it's like a shuffleboard arcade. Oops. I got the. It looks about right. Okay. So I'm gonna do a better label so I know what the hell it is. I'm not into these sports game stuff, so I might strip these and label that what it is. Give a better label. And I'll stick it right there. No, we know that's a shuffle shot. Confirmed. There's a couple in here I really wanted. So, and of course I'll back up all the ROMs. They're probably already in a database. So, but this one will get dropped in the file here. It's gonna go in the game pile. Game pile. I don't think shuffle. Maybe that was shuffleboard. I'll question that one. I don't see. That on the list here. Okay, next one. Another one of those IT things. But it's not labeled. It might be the same thing. This one's not labeled. GT99. Let's try searching that. A golden T99. About what it looks like. So I will. Golden T 99. Right. Alright, so we've got golden T99. Looks almost like the same board as that other one, but I really don't like it when they leave the screws in. That's how you damage boards and stack them. But that probably got it blocked, don't I? So that's the golden T99. Yeah, these golf games, basketball games, they just don't entertain me. So I'll just stick them in a box or strip them. I don't know. Oh, okay, next one. Now, a couple of these came with hard drives. I think this one came with a hard drive. This one here. I believe this came with this hard drive right here, which is a 2005 Golden Tee. He kept the power supply, which I don't know. Let's see, I don't see Golden Tees on here. I think these are the ones you just said whatever on these. Whatever the Eagle V2 is there. That one will go in the I don't care about bin. Norman's having a cow over there. And here's another, looks like another Golden Tee. I think these are golf or whatever. I have no clue. But there's a couple, I got a couple more hard drives floating around for the stuff. Oh. But I don't see any of the Golden Tee stuff on here. I think these are just a get them out of here type thing. We've got a lot of boards. So. I'll open this. Use potty cam. See, I got a whole stack of boards. That one's pretty corroded. Americorp. Yeah, it's got some creepy crawler. What's Americorp? Anybody know what that board is? SA-905. Yeah, I don't know what one that is. We're gonna have to pull a ROM, read it, and run it on ROM ident. But yeah, that's pretty nasty. So I'll stick that over here on this stack. And I don't know. I think there might be another one of those in there. Maybe that's Ameridart. Yeah, that's like a dartboard. Got Ameridart on here. Let me search Ameridart. That's the second one. That one's a little better condition. Okay, let's search Ameridart PCB. Yep, that looks like an Ameridart. Okay, so that's Ameridart times 2. That's like a dart game. So I can check that off. And we've got both of those. Ameridart. Let's search it up on this one. Yep, that's what the board looks like. Oh, you're not seeing that. So this is what this game would be like. Boring. That's a trackball game. But there's the board. That looks like it. As it does. Yeah. They call this Ameridart. I will print 2 labels and label them. We're just gonna do that, isn't it? For some reason, I cannot. I'll have to do that later. But all right, go back to the. Go back to the labeling. Ameridart. I think I spelled that wrong, but oh well. Yeah, I spelled it right. I need a second one. So we got Ameridart. That one's really gonna need a cleaning. That one's gonna end up going to the sink. Yeah, Ameridart. We know what that is now. Next one. Technos. See, why do they? And that's just, you don't leave sharp screws until you just create a lot of work for yourself. Leaving screws and boards so they poke through and scratch up everything else. That's Technos. So if I can get some time to do my stuff, you know, I would get my harness set up on a bench. I can plug these in and check. Okay, so that would be, maybe that's Technos Volleyball. Or Technos. I'm gonna say that's what that one is. Teknos. I know it's a weird hour to be streaming, but nothing really good here. I'm gonna say that's the Technos Volleyball. Let's look it up. Technos. No. Let's see what we got here. B-ball? Don't look like it. That don't look like it. I'm gonna probably have to read a ROM. Let's try just searching out 21J-A. Maybe that's Double Dragon? dragon. Yeah, I'm gonna have to read the ROM on that one. Maybe it's V-Ball. Don't even look like V-Ball. I would say Double Dragon 2 if it was a Double Dragon. Got no clue. We'll put that as a question. Next one. That's another sports one. I think the sports all have that little MMA sticker. Hey, there's Cotty. This one is Crime City. Crime City? What's that on here? Is that on his list? Yes, Crime City. Right there. Okay, so we got Crime City. I'm going to make that a big label. Crime City. Let's see what that game looks like. I'm not familiar with that one. Crime City Arcade. Crime City. There. That looks like maybe a fun game. Scrolling shooter. Yeah, it looks like it'll be a fun year. I'll throw that in the pile of I would play it. Okay, so Crime City. I'm gonna put that in a pile of I will play it. Cotty wants cookies? Well, where'd they go? I don't know where the Cotty cookies went. Got my Cotty cookies. Hey. Next board. This one here, what is it? Konami. I think one of those was a big buck hunter. On the other ones. Anything written on this one? Anybody out there know? All these custom Nami chips. I don't know what it is. Not labeled. Maybe it's jailbreak. Aha, it was labeled. Okay. Jailbreak. Let's see if that looks like a jailbreak. Let's look up jailbreak. That don't look like a jailbreak PCB. Definitely don't look like a jailbreak PCB. Jailbreak PCB is pretty long. That's gonna be still left as a we don't know. I mean, it looks like it might have had a long board, but it's not a long board. That's a short board. But it's Konami, so it just might be a different version. Maybe it's it's different. Well, we're gonna have to leave that one to we don't know. So I'm gonna question that one. I don't know why he would label it jailbreak if it wasn't jailbreak, but we'll find out. A question jailbreak. But if it's jailbreak, I'll stick it over there, because I would play that. Next one. Escape. Escape 1994. Move. No, I'm not sure what one that would be. But that battery's gonna have to go. Escape Intermedia. Game titles do they have on that? Like a 9-ball shootout or something? Yeah, it's like 9-ball shootout. What it looks like. So that's what the board looks like. I'd say that's what it looks like. That's what I'm gonna label it at. On-ball shootout. And I'll question that one, but it's something I wouldn't play. I'm getting kind of discouraged here because there's a lot of stuff on here that gone through a lot of the boards, and it's a lot of stuff that's not on this list. So, non-ball shootout. He said he was going to throw some extras in the whole list plus some extras. So, but I wouldn't play a pool game. That don't interest me. If it don't interest me, I'm not gonna keep it. I'll keep it, but this one. What's this one here? Technos Japan. Another one of those. Double Dragon. So is that other Technos a Double Dragon? This one says Double Dragon on the tag. Double Dragon. Yeah, I'll play that game. So there should have been 2 Double Dragons in there. So I'm gonna assume that other one's Double Dragon too. So it goes from a question mark to a Double Dragon. It just, you couldn't read the label. I want to say those boards are the same. So I'm gonna say that's a double dragon too. Okay, I'm getting less discouraged now. Body's sitting looking pretty, watching her human. Okay, so that's gonna go on something I would play. So double dragon. Let's double check that in the database here. Yeah, there's gonna be about 87 or 95. About what day is on the or date on the board? Date codes of the chips, maybe 86, 85. So that's gonna be about 1987. Techno's 1987 Double Dragon. That would be the PCB. Does that look like the PCB? Yes, it does, kind of. Yes, it is. Okay. Double Dragon 1987. Little gameplay. I don't have that. But that's what the board looks like. That looks like it. I'm a horrible live streamer. I just need to keep that window open. Okay, so need to print labels. Print labels, Double Dragon. I can make these labels nice and small. I got the new Brady. I haven't listed the unboxing yet for it, but I can make some pretty nice labels for this. This is just get it labeled. So get something on there that can be read. With that right there, Double Dragon. It's gonna go right here. Double Dragon. Yeah, these are my era fun games. So all the sports and the bowling and stuff, those are just, I can care less about those. Okay, that box. That came with a challenge up. Something. I just spotted. Alright, that box is empty. Empty box. Next box. Oh, I got something in a bag. Yeah, something in a bag. What's in this bag? Yeah, this has partial harness. This is a champion baseball. Look at that bodge word. What the hell is that? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna need a bath. It's got some sort of got a harness in the back, but it's a sports game. I'm not into sports games, so it gets in the wrap pile. So let's look up champion baseball. Or championship baseball. Champion baseball. For some reason, my spell check ain't working on this. So, is there an arcade? Champion Baseball 2. Super Champion Baseball? 89? Or board? E3? Nah, that don't look like it either. Or was that championship baseball? Nope, champion baseball. Alpha Desheni. Are there any date codes on these chips? Can you give me the rough year? '82. 82, 25th week of 82. '25th week of 82. So that's what we're gonna go with. Maybe that would be 83. So that'd be this game right here. But that board looks way different. Definitely not that board. But it says champion baseball on it. But that's champion baseball 2. I want just champion baseball. That looks like that one right there. Wico? Yeah. Okay, that's what that one is. Yeah, so that's champion baseball. So I think that was on the list. Yeah, champion baseball is on the list. We got the Dribble Dragons crossed off. We got the release pictures crossed off. No, I'm not gonna throw that in the bag. I'm just gonna throw it over here on this pile. I need to order some large anti-static bags. I had a whole case full, but I don't know what I did with them. Okay, next box of boards. I'm gonna go with this one on the ground. Alright, we got another box right here. We have a whole other box of board. You have to look at the Cotty cam. Top right corner. That's another box of boards. So we're gonna unbox this box now. Got a Nintendo of America in there, I see, of some sort. I'll pull that one out first. I see a Nintendo board. It says 1981 Nintendo of America. What is this? Double dribble. That's on the list. Oh, double dribble. Well, let's look that one up. Konami. Nintendo arcade systems right there. That's like a pinball. I got no clue. Oh, it's a basketball. Alright, it's a sports game. It don't interest me. So. So no chatters, man. What the hell? Oh, latest content, right? I haven't put no content out in a week. Double dribble. Like a Nintendo Konami. How do they hook together? Oh. But I'll throw that in the sports. That's in sports. Next one. Just grab one, right? I did mark that off my list, right? Double dribble. Yep. Tao.taido. Tao.taido. EA-O. Taido. Okay, Tao.taido. That looks like it's a game I would play. Okay, we'll go good with that one. Tao.taido. Put a big label on it. Do we need to give Cotty cookies? Nobody's chatting. There's you ain't getting no cookies. Okay. Well, that's something I would play. So that's gonna go over here. I'm not that big of a gamer. Okay, so we can not, I think that was on the list. We will check that one off. What's this one? Blues and stickers. Turkey hunting. Okay, that's one I probably won't be interested in either. She's just looking at it. Give me my fucking cookies right now. That's what she wants. She wants her cookies. Isn't she pretty? Buddy's a pretty kitty, huh? Oh wait, she'll have her cookies. Okay. Let's look this one up. Turkey hunting. I got no clue. Let's see. That says Atari off the wall. That's definitely not turkey hunting. Off the wall. What's off the wall? That looks about right. Yeah, does that look about right? Yeah, alright. So, off the wall. A little bit of the gameplay there. Looks like it would be fun. So off the wall. Put a big label on there, that way I can read it. No more no guessing. Off the wall. Is that on the list? Off the wall is on the list. I will check that off. And this will go on the chair. I would play that. That looks like it'd be fun. Don't know if these work yet, but some of them work. Most of them work. I just got to get my bench set up with a JAMA harness. So let's see. Let's pick this one up here. This has a Fighter's History Data East. You like these multi-use boards back in the day. Different unpopulated pads for different configurations. Data East with the scratched out numbers. So Fighter's History. Let's look that one up. Maybe it needs the comma, exact spelling. That one look. Fighter's History. Slightly different. Well, Fighter's History right there. Yeah, it looks like it. So, but even comes with the manual. Fighter's History. What's in the installation manual? Downsize that. Well, hello, Norman. You gonna come up for cookies? You gonna come up for cookies? Oh, I got the Norman. He wants cookies. Norman wants cookies. I got Norman. He needs help. He's an old man. He's an old senior kitty. They don't like each other. Here you go, Norman. Here you go, Cotty. You don't see much in Norman. He's pretty solitary. He was really, really pretty as a kitten. Now he's just old. Okay, so Fighter's History, that was on here. I can check that off. That's something I'd play. So it would go right here. Maybe. I think. I didn't really look it up. We got a Fighter's History. Yeah, it looks like a fighting game. I'd play it. Norman keeps jumping down. Norman just don't like to be on video, does he? Alright, next one. Right. What's in this one? Main event. Konami. Is this like a wrestling game, maybe? Main event. Arcade. Main event, Konami. Yes, a wrestling game. Awesome. I like these. Is that Hogan? Or representative of Hogan? Hulk Hogan?
Here come El Condor. Here come Conan. Oh!
I think I would play that. Okay. That actually would be something I'd like to play. Like, so. I will relabel this with a big sticker. Main event. 1988. Main event 1988. That goes into something I would play. So that goes over there. Yeah, I'm not going to turn this into a gamer channel, guys. I'm like getting maybe 6 views on this live stream because it's got something to do with video games. Okay, let's see. This is supposed to be Twin Cobra. Might not. Nope, that's a Vapor Trail. Oh, gotta check off main event. Okay. No, that's definitely not Twin Cobra. Do we have a twin cobra on here? Or did I get that from him last time, I think? I might have a twin cobra. I'll have to check my list. Okay, so, well, we got a twin cobra manual. Let me get rid of that. Please keep forgetting to downsize that. We get a twin cobra manual. Twin cobra, but that's not a twin cobra board. This is a vapor trail. Okay, 6 of you. Vapor trail. Data East. Is that a Data East? And it's a Data East 1990. There's 1989. Well, that's a shooter game. I would play that, not a I have to figure out which one it is. They're both around 1989. Yeah, Vapor Shell Hyper Offense, maybe. Okay, so I did mark that off on here, right? I think that was on there. Yes, Vapor Trail is on. And that's one I would play, so that goes on my stack of which ones I would work on and test first. So okay, this looks like another sports game. US Classic. But it's got a harness, so. They got a US Classics on here. Okay, US Classics Golf. It's on there. Pinwin dead. Electronics Pinwin dead. Give me a new pen. Don't want to give the tax lady away. Not giving her no advertising. Used her once, never used her again. Okay, so that's US Classic Golf. Let's see what the gameplay is online. I spelled classic wrong, probably. C-L-A-S-S-I-C. Missing an S. For some reason, my spell check stopped working on this fire. Nope, nothing. Maybe a US dot class? Board shot. That look like that board. Heat sink, yeah. Let's see a little bit of gameplay. I wouldn't play it. Okay. So we know what it is now. Put a label on it. Throw that back in its bag. It's got a harness. He has a close-up of the board. I forgot to drop my window down. Yeah, that was the US Classic Golf. Yeah, it's gonna go into the pile of sports games that I am not interested in. But when I do get the JAMA system up, I will plug it in and see if it'll work. Alright, next board. Oh, is that box empty? Other than some papers, I think this box is empty. There's some loose screws floating around. Dribble steel. No clue. I think this goes with the double dribble. One of the double dribble gameplay instructions. So I'm gonna throw this box over here. Getting down, we got one more box, one more big box, and then some miscellaneous boxes. But I think I got a twin Cobra last time. So it'd be kind of cool to have that. But here's another box. I'll have to use the Cotty camera. Knock that. And it's got a load of boards in there. Oh. Okay. This one says no video sync. Technos. Is that another volleyball? Yeah, it's probably gonna be another volleyball. Yeah, V-ball. 1988. That goes in. I'm not gonna worry about it. What? I don't care pile's really getting big. Oh, what was the championship beach volleyball? Was that a beach volleyball? Yeah, it could have been a beach volleyball. We already had one of those, so I'm gonna double check that for. Next one. These boards are large. Looks like this is another sports game. Pretty much tell by that sticker there. This is GT97NR. Another golden tee. Yeah, that's a golden tee. We'll say that's a golden T97. And these big old boards going over here. Next one. Another big board. Yeah, they made boards big back then. Operation Thunder. Have an Operation Thunder here. Yeah, we got an Operation Thunder. So Operation Thunder, what is that? I should have been writing these down. Oh, I got them written down. Got a list there. Who's messaging me at 1 a.m.? Alright, Operation Thunder. Operation Thunderbolt. Taito? A2? Operation Thunderbolt. Yeah. Oop, you guys can't see that. Okay. That looks like it'll be a fun one. But I think that requires a light gun. Yeah, it requires gun. But this will go in something I would be interested in getting it work. It goes on this stack. Next board. Big boy. What is this one? This is dual game linking, game wrong. Cruising USA. That's a Cruising USA. I keep forgetting to downsize it. Okay. So this is a Cruising USA. I'm not a fan of driving games, but they're kind of fun. Williams Electronics Games. The Williams board? Or Brad the Williams code. So Cruising USA. I would still play that. So that's gonna go on my good stack. I need to put a label on it. Don't forget the label. Wait, Cotty's all in a corner over there. Let's search Cruising USA on here. Where do I see that on there? Crusin. And I got the cruising spot right. Cruising U.S.A. I really don't like that site. You don't get it the spelling just right. Oop, you guys can't see that. You don't get the spelling just right, it won't find it. That's Midway though. $94. $94. Yeah. Okay. Cruising USA. I'd play it. Driving games are fun. Go kamikaze. Those are I would play. Oop, gotta make a label. And the other one was an Operation Thunderdome. Did I label that one? Nope, I didn't. I'm getting ahead of myself already. So that was an Operation Thunderbolt, right? That one's marked. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm just curious. I want to see if. I hope my stream's smooth. Not showing I dropped any frames yet, so. Twin Cobra. Let me see here. Search cross motion. TW. Twin. Yes, I do have a Twin Cobra. So, yes, I got a book now for that board. Okay, next board in the line. Getting tired. It's been a very, very long day. World class bowling. Ugh. That was on the list. I noticed that was on the list. Okay, so we had one Cruising USA. There should be two Cruising USAs. World class bowling. I don't give a care about that one, but I gotta label it. So. Yeah, world class bowling. That's what a world class bowling is like. Let's see what the gameplay looks like. Can we find it? You guys can't see. We had to put that on there. You like make a hotkey for this. Alright, and that requires trackball. I'm not gonna play that. But I will put a good label on it so I know what the hell it is later without having to search. World class bowling. Much better than scribbles. Getting to the bottom of it. Like 3 or 4 more boards in here. This is another sports board. I really don't want the sports boards, so I really think sports are a waste of time, waste of money. I really hate sports. I guess the YouTube algorithm don't like me because I changed my thing to Clippy. Yes, I switched my profile picture to Clippy, huh? My thumbnail went to Clippy. Want cookies? He's looking at me like, I want. Okay, so this, we'll call it Cotty Butt. And that way. WCB. So that would be another world-class bowling. I'm gonna call that another world-class bowling. Yeah, that's another world-class bowling. Two world-class bowling. Well, this one's got some green corrosion on that socket. Yep, two world-class bowling. Double check that one. Okay, one of the games that I really want is I'm not finding it. Oh, that's another one. That's another Cruising USA. So we'll throw that one up here. And print a label for it. Even though it's marked on all the ROMs, but they're tiny and you can't see. Cruising USA. And we've got a time pilot. Time pilot 1984. Ow. That'll bleed. I've had a tetanus recently, so let's verify that. Time pilot 1984. Time pilot 84. Got the board? Looks like the board to me. Gameplay? Looks like a fun game. Alright. I don't think you guys can hear those. Now can you hear it? Oh man, I've been doing this with... Now you can hear it. My bad. Didn't have the audio on for Firebox. So, alright. That's Time Pilot 1984. Uh-oh. I'm looking for a Super Pac-Man. I don't see it. Yeah, I know I got some big anti-static bags this size somewhere. But that looks like the original sticker. This one will go on my... I will definitely play it. Mark it off on the list. I already got that marked. Yeah, I think that is all out of that box. That box is empty. I wonder if that unknown board was the Super Pack. I don't think it was though. There. Yeah, we're into the tubs. Oh, we got a tub here. This is a whole system in a box. Now, what would be cool is if it was like the Burger Time and I get a partial and a little bit later find a cabinet. And that was kind of cool. But I will throw all the harness and stuff in a separate should label that. I can always refer back to the video. But what was this? It has like paddles. Was it Tank Battalion? I think this was Tank Battalion. Let's look up Tank Battalion. Tank. That don't look like it. No, that don't look like it. There another Tank Battalion. No, that's not a Tank Battalion. Nope, that's not Tank Battalion. Hmm. Maybe Zero Gunner? The Zero Gunner? Nope. Okay, label the bin. It's got these type of geometers. It's got a ball. This might not be the ball for it, but next JAMA. He's mentioned something like that on there, but yeah, it's got a trackball. Got a couple. I got two of these. should have two of them. We're getting really to the end of this, and I'm gonna call it a day. That's just some buttons. I think this might be 2 harnesses in this. I don't know. Alright, so those are the connectors. Got some wood blocks. Guess for holding the board. Got a joystick. Looks like it's seen better days. Buttons, fan. But I'm not sure which one this was. Is this the super pack? I don't think it is. Look up super pack, man. Yes, Toddy needs cookies. We have a chatter. Are you just waking up? I'm almost done here. I've been going for what? A little over 2 hours going through these arcade boards. Super pack. Maybe that's the super pack? I don't know. Don't look like it. Definitely don't look like a super pack. I don't have to read the ROM on that one. Yeah, let me pop a ROM chip out of that. I'm curious. Now, this is a whole system in a box. This is just a basket case. I love it. This thing kind of split on me. Yeah. That broke. I'm gonna go caveman on it. Where's my screwdriver? I don't know where my ABC screwdriver went. Boot up the programmer. I need to get a screwdriver. Don't like using screwdrivers, but okay. 2716. I'm not gonna launch the soft. Not gonna. Device 2716. Hell. Come on, you pen. There you go. Read. Sure. Well, save, browse. I'm just gonna drop that. Desktop. To folder. Dump. Unknown dot bin. Okay, now we can go to ROM ident. Browse. Desktop. I put that. Open. Submit. Tank Battalion. Okay, so that's the Tank Battalion. Check Tank Battalion with harness. See? We figured it out. So now we can go back to the game room. So it must be a bootleg. It don't look like that PCB. It could be. Tank Battalion ROMs, so that's what I'm gonna call it. Drop that back in. But okay, so we got a Tank Battalion. That's a complete in the box here. Basket case. I'll have to clean it up and drop the board and something else. Okay. And then this is a this I think is a Capcom bowling. We got Capcom bowling. Everybody's now just waking up, right? With a red track ball. He said the red boards are the better track balls. So Capcom bowling. That's gonna be right there, I think. So then we have another basket case. This is a Burger Time bootleg. Oh, I've got a Burger Time cabinet. Oh. I've got a Burger Time cocktail, so should be able to check this board out. Maybe if it, well, is compatible with the cocktail. Getting tired. I've been up since way early. A lot of stuff done today. So, I do not find the Super Pac-Man. That was one of the ones I really wanted. And then we have a box of harnesses. Just, I think there was an unknown board, but I don't think that one was the. I think we already figured that one out. Got these here. Yeah, those were Ameridarts. That kind of sucks. 8-ball shootout. Double dribble. V-ball. World class bowling. Golden fee. GT. Double shoot. And those two. The relief pitchers. There is no Super Pac-Man. That bites. Missing the Super Pac-Man. And the Zero Gunner. Well, thanks for stopping in here. Thought he wants cookies. No, you're gonna lay on a bag, huh? I need more ice water. I gotta figure out where to put all these boards. It's a lot of boards. I can just leave it streaming and have Cotty on there all night. Oh, I did get some stuff from the surplus store today. That'd be in that box. You don't see many of these anymore. I'll use this box. They're both the same. Check this out. Brand new, sealed, slot-based Pentium 3s. It's all about the Pentiums. Brand new in the box. 2 of them. Oh, these are Pentium 3, 500 megahertz. Oh yeah, I remember when these came out. Man, that was some time ago. I got that. Then I got some sort of tape backup drive. The backpack. Micro Solutions. Yeah, we'll use it as teardown content. Just something to tear down. I need to do some more teardowns. I got some big stuff too, man. I'll bring up one of the big items. This is one of 2 iPod testers for testing insulation. Sorry, 2 of those. These things are monsters. 2,800 volts AC. Oh yeah. Probably useless, but I got 2 of them. Price was right, so. Then I got another spectrum analyzer. This is a 1241. The last one I got was a 1240. The 1241 is color. So. I already posted the boot up video on that one. So. Oh, we give cookies. Oh, yeah, we gotta give cookies. I'll notice the chat eventually. So. He's getting her. Cotty's getting her cookies. That sounds wrong. But. Thank you for chatting. Cotty's getting her cookies. Okay, so I need to check my list. Oh, lurk away, man. I was just going through the. I got a cache of arcade boards, and I was just going through them. No, I don't. I have a 0. Okay, so we're only missing 2. We're missing a Super Pac-Man and Zero Gunner. And I think the jailbreak too. Did I have the jailbreak? And then I forgot to mark it. Two Cruising USAs. Operation Thunder. I forgot to mark the vapor trail. Okay, you got the vapor trail, it's checked, so we gotta put a label on it. Vapor trail. Okay, so we got the vapor trail. Main event. Fighter's history. Mark, label that one. Fighter's history. Gotta print the label on that one too. Fighter's history. Off the wall. Tao.taido. Double dragon. Double dragon. Ram City. Let's check this. I think this was the... Did we figure this one out? This Konami board. No, this was the... We're gonna have to pull a ROM here. I'm gonna have to ID this one. Use ROM to identify this one. Don't like using screwdrivers to do these, but all those sockets definitely have to be changed. They're horrible. Yeah, this is a... Oh, read that. $27,128. $27,128. And it's a BC M5L128. Okay. Buffer. On 2. That said jailbreak, but I don't think it's jailbreak. It didn't look like a jailbreak board. That looks more like a I can't tell. But let's go to ROM audent. Unknown 2. Submit. Yeah, that's jailbreak. Okay. Yeah, we have a jailbreak. So still missing a Super Pac-Man and Zero Gunner, but got some big buck hunters and stuff that I'll never do anything with. So ain't Cotty pretty? Okay, so let's go to jailbreak. Don't feel like typing. Yeah, definitely don't look like that board. the gameplay. Oh, I think that's one I would play. All right, put that throw back in. That's gonna definitely need sockets. That's another old single wipe. Yeah, only wipes on the outer edge. These just horrible sockets. Let's date on these chips here. 85, week 40. So. Yeah, I just don't like those sockets. So that is a jailbreak. I will put jailbreak on it. Let's label it. I'm just using whatever labels I had last on the thing. So. And I'm using resin for my thing, so we're gonna label this. So I'll put it right. And let's go right there. Stick it right there. Jailbreak. There are a couple. I think there's another missing one, but those are sports, and I don't really care about the sport. So yeah, the Sammy turkey hunting, but that might be down here on that in those boards. Gonna check off the Burger Time bootleg. Be interesting. I'm gonna put that in the. I'll put that in my Burger Time cocktail cabinet. I'll swap the board in and see how that works. So Double Dragons will be fun to play. I had 2 of those. Make one good board out of those. Cruising USA's, I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence on that. But I can't get this off my chair. Well, that's 2 hours and 30 minutes. Only 12 views, but it is midnight, 1 o'clock, almost 2. Oh, we will give Cotty her last amount of cookies here, and I will end this stream. You want cookies, Norman? Norman wants cookies too. Yes, you do. Okay, I'll help you up. He's an old boy. Well, he's gonna run and hide. Where are you running off to? We gotta get Norman up here. You want cookies? He's antisocial until it's night time. Yes. I got him. Oh, there we go. We got Norman. Norman up here. Here, Norman. Hey. Hey. Cross-eyed kitty. He's cross-eyed. Those are cookies. Cotty will beat him up. They used to be such good friends. You don't get to see Norman much. Oh, I shocked you. Sorry. Here, eat your cookies. That's food. Those are cookies. And Cotty's like, I ain't gonna eat with him on up here. Yeah, you don't get to see much of Norman, so you're very, very lucky. Shadow's around here somewhere too, but we got Norm. He's antisocial. He's a strange kitty. Norman's old. Norman's like way old now. I don't remember how old he is. I'm a bad kitty dad, not knowing their ages. I could find out easily. Look at, you know, spay and neuter records. Well, if I get some pretty good paying repairs, it will, oh yeah, it was the Sammy turkey hunting, but I think that was, it might have been down there. Might have been one of those. So, ow! I don't give a care. Yeah, I've got my other cat, Virus. She's in a box. We had her cremated. She survived 16 years. Cotty will not touch her cookies because Norman's on up here. He's got hang lows. Look at this, man. Look at the hang lows. We got the hang lows. Look at the big old flap right there. Yeah, Cotty gets picked on. Shadow must have beat her up today. Because she's just like, you're giving that Norman cat attention. Like, I want attention. You want attention? I need attention. Soft pets on. You want pets?